you can already kind of see it. Andrew feels a little more confident. His shoulder, is hopefully going to stay healthy, and they're taking it slowly with him. But absolutely, I think, and again, Luck knows that Frank Reich played that position in the NFL. He knows what it takes to be a quarterback in the NFL. And Luck is a smart guy. He went to Stanford, smart kid. He'll know, he'll understand where Frank's coming from, and I think that's going to be a tremendous relationship. And again, that's one thing Frank does well, is he builds relationships. He knows how to maintain relationships to build them. And I think that's going to be one of the keys to turning that Colts franchise back around, is that relationship between him and Luck. And I think it will develop. If Andrew can stay healthy, if that shoulder is good, then I would think that in a year, maybe this year, you never know. There are always surprise teams that come up and do well. Maybe the Colts will be that team this year, but if not this year, then be patient. And I think that dynamic will develop, and the Colts will fill some of the needs that they have, and they'll be one of the teams to compete, because I think that division they're in is probably one of the toughest in the NFL now. That AFC South, that's a darn good division. So the Colts need to do some work there to get back in the conversation of being the best team in that division. And I think Reich and Luck, that dynamic is a great launching point.
Absolutely. Ed-Kracz, I appreciate you joining us, calling us from the beach down there in the Jersey Shores, I presume, is where you're at.
Yep,
and
right.
Enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Good to see your Philadelphia Phillies in second place behind the Atlanta Braves, who would have flunked it, only 3 games behind, and the Braves play my Cardinals today. So, hey, root for the Cardinals there. So if they get a win there, you get a win over the Nationals. You could cut that to a 2-game behind. And you could end up in first place by midweek next week, so we'll see what happens with you, sir.
Oof, boy, I'll tell you, the Phillies were in first place for the first time. Maybe a few weeks ago, they edged in the first place for the first time since, I think it was May 2011. So, it's been a 7-year run of futility for the Phillies in Philadelphia, but they seem to have things going in the right direction. And even though they took it on the chin last night to the Nationals, 17-7, they're pretty good at bouncing back. I think that's one of their hallmarks, is their resiliency. So, but the Braves are looking awfully good. They're hitting and they're pitching and they're bullpen. They seem to be a pretty well-rounded team. But hopefully the Cardinals will have one thing you can be assured about the Braves. Eventually, at some point in the season, the Braves are going to do what the Braves do, and that's just completely demolish and choke. So I think you're in good shape. All right. I think that. All right. We could talk baseball, but I know we got to get going here. So.
All right, buddy. You have yourself a good 4th of July.
Hey, Tom. Thanks. Good talking to you. Be safe. All right.
All right, buddy. You too, man.
All right. Yep. Bye-bye.
Ed-Kracz. Love having him on, man. Great friend of the show, joining us and talk some NFL. And we could get sidewinded on MLB and whatever. But, yeah, absolutely great conversation with him. But, really wanted to get his thoughts on Jameson Winston and some of these suspensions. And, one of the things that we talked about was you got a culture here that just sometimes it feels like what's fair for the goose is not always fair for the gander, if you know what I mean. So we'll see, and we'll monitor that very well. I appreciate grant-afseth jumping on with us as well. My name is tom-marquis, Presidente. We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we'll wrap it up and put a bow on it on today, 4th of July weekend.
The Air National Guard is a reserve component of the United States Air Force and serves alongside active-duty Air Force members in times of a national crisis. In addition, the Air Guard serves the state and local community in a wide range of capacities. The reason people join the Air Guard is as diverse as our members and includes such reasons as a deep desire to serve their country, money for college, travel, new job skills, and the pride that goes along with belonging to the greatest military organization in the world. I joined because I felt a calling to serve my country, but I didn't want to be far away from my family, so the Indiana Air National Guard was a perfect fit for me. With over 95 different career opportunities to choose from and 100% paid college tuition to any state-funded college, why not give us a call? Call 1-800-841-3103 or visit online at goang.com to find out more. Again, that's 1-800-841-3103. The Air National Guard, guarding America, defending freedom.
When you don't go to geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to geico.com and you can save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike,
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your move.
When you don't go to geico.com, car insurance can be hard. Like early 90s heavy metal hard.
I'm yelling and screaming and I'm loud. Roar.
Geico makes it easy. You can review and update your policy or report a claim on geico.com or the Geico mobile app. Because shouldn't we all have a little less stress in our lives?
I'm not even upset about anything.
It's double trouble, double the fun at African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton, Ohio. See the largest antelope on Earth, the giant eland, and the ugliest creature on Earth, the African warthog. There's so much to see and do, including the Midwest's only drive-through safari. Feed the animals, see live educational shows, feel the excitement. Have your picture taken with a python or cockatoo. Feel the adventure. Shop the Symbol Lodge gift shop with items available from around the globe. Visit the snack bar or picnic facilities. Enjoy a pony or camel ride. Or cheer your favorite porker on to victory in the famous Pork Chop Down. Bring your family to see the rare and exotic animals at African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton, Ohio. Just take Route 2 to the Route 53 North exit and follow the sign. Only 17 miles west of Cedar Point via Route 6. Open every day, rain or shine.
Tonight.
All right, my name's tom-marquis, Presidente. Welcome back, my minions, to the final quarter, or the final moments of today's 4th of July weekend special, if you will, the balance. Appreciate grant-afseth joining us for a little bit, talking about the NBA free agency. LeBron James and the Holy Trinity watches on. And, of course, we're talking about Leonard, James, George, all ended up in L.A., maybe for a super team. We don't know, but we're going to find out. And we're officially on at LeBron James Watch 2018. Also, thank you to ed-kracz, our official NFL contributor, beat writer for the Philadelphia Eagles, and for USA Today, and Rick-Riggin, giving us a call, our executive producer, talking to us a little bit about the NFL suspensions, what's going on with Jameson Winston, and some of the other suspensions, talking about Nick Foles, talking about just overall NFL as we get ready for camps opening up here in just a few short weeks. 917-898-516 is my digits. If you want to give us a call and talk about whatever's on your mind when it comes to sports. We got a few minutes left here on the show. We got a little bit late of a start today, so I do apologize that if you're listening to the podcast, that's why it's a little bit shorter. And so next week we'll be back on a normal schedule. Next week, Indy Car is in Iowa. This week, Steve Wilson's on vacation, was unable to join us today, but certainly we don't want to forget that NASCAR is up in Chicagoland, and so certainly we'll be monitoring that on social media and so forth, as well as the Xfinity race this afternoon at 3 o'clock up in Chicago. Certainly Chicagoland Speedway, very fast track, very fun track. So we did not forget about racing today. We just had a lot going on our plate, if you will. And that reminds me, with my NASCAR fantasy, I have got to get back on top of that. I have totally dropped the bomb on NASCAR fantasy. So I'll get all of that fixed here today, here directly as well. I hope everyone has a good 4th of July. Remember, stay safe, stay out of jail. Don't light fireworks in places that you shouldn't be lighting fireworks. You know the drill. You know the drill. Don't blow something up. Don't blow something off. Don't blow your manhood off. Make sure you're following us on our social media at T-Balance on Facebook. Just find us, The Balance. Hit follow, if you will. And tell us that you like us as well. And so Mo from the BS Sports Show is unable to join us today. He'll be back with us next week. So we've got a lot coming up here, and we're really excited to be a part of it. My name's Tom-Marquis, El Presidente, and we'll be talking with you again soon. My name's and remember, stay safe this weekend. Don't drink and drive. It ain't cool. I'm out of here. Deuces.
Join us next week for The Balance. In the meantime, check us out on Twitter, T-Balance, or Facebook, The Balance, or online at www.thebalanceonline.com.